Our chief political correspondent, David Akin, was with us last night analyzing the election results for 7 hours on live TV.
7 hours.
David, now that you've had some time to reflect, what happens next? How does this Liberal minority government work? And are they already building bridges to some of the other parties?
The leaders are not talking yet among themselves about how this minority will work, but there is some activity at the staff level, primarily between the NDP and the Liberals. Really preliminary stuff to say, what sort of form would this take? Would it be a one-off basis on every confidence vote, or is there a deal? I think the NDP would be inclined to try to see if they could work a deal out to get some stability for this Parliament. It might be in the Liberals' interest too. The Bloc leader, Yves-François Blanchet, he's not interested in any formal deals, and I don't think the Liberals are either. The BQ will just deal with things on a case-by-case basis.
Is there any likelihood, do you think, of the Liberals and the Tories working together on anything?
Well, let's think about that pipeline expansion, which we know that the NDP opposes, and the Conservatives say that's a project in the national interest. I can't see the Scheer Conservatives voting against a pipeline. I think they put national interest ahead of partisanship if it ever came to it.
Now, do we know why last night Justin Trudeau began speaking before Andrew Scheer was finished? Actually, he almost took over. Andrew Scheer had been up for a couple of minutes and Trudeau rushed in.
I don't even think it was a couple of minutes. I think it was 35 seconds. And
it looked crass. It looked rude.
It did. And we've asked the parties about that today. And here's what they're saying. You take it for what it's worth. The Liberals say they were trying to find out what Scheer was doing, trying to contact Scheer's staff unsuccessfully, and that there's nothing to see here that wasn't intentional. Don't read anything into it. And that's what the Liberals say. The Conservatives say baloney. It was intentional. It doesn't really get the 43rd Parliament off to a great start if the 43rd Parliament, everybody has to get along.
Start working together. David Akin, thanks.
Thanks.